Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to talk to you about the monthly tarot horoscope for February 2018. And this is for you coming from Scorpio. And so let me shuffle my tarot cards. And the first card that I pull will be to do with your first 15 days of the month of February. And for you coming from Scorpio, this is a very good card indeed. You can expect some very good news. Let's start with your area of romance. And if you are looking for a romance, it'll come right into your lap in your first 15 days. And it's going to be a good romance with plenty of good news and with long-term designs. So you're getting a partner full of loyalty and willing to work long-term with you in forging a very happy new romance. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to be blossoming, is going to produce plenty of support from you or from your romance partner. The end result in the first 15 days of February is that good news binds you together and you're already forging ideas of investments together, a car together to buy, or putting money down for an apartment or so. So a wonderful 15 days in areas of romance, whether new or whether ongoing. In marriage area also, this 15 days will help a lot of bonding for you. And that means a closeness, a togetherness. So go out as much as possible together with your marriage partner, with your children if you have anything. No harm including siblings and parents as well, because I can see the extended family also giving you help and support. So wonderful good news in your marriage area. Let's go to the area of romance. And your area of romance is going to be very steady. Area of job. And your area of job is going to be very steady. And if you want to change a job, this first 15 days of February is the perfect time to make your applications. News will come in very quickly, which is positive news for you if you're looking for a new job. If you are keeping a job and you want to stay in your present job, no problems. You will get a lot of support, I can see from this card, with your bosses, with the people you work with. Your area of responsibility is growing. The long-term possibility of doing well is also there. So you're very secure. And unless you're very restless, you may want to make a change, and even that you will be able to do well. And your ongoing job, you'll be able to keep it as well. If you are in business, you're going to get very good news. And so go out and chase for the contracts you want. Go out and make the business contacts you want. You are delivered very good news in this first 15 days very quickly. So it's worthwhile making the effort to put all your time and energy in the first 15 days into business, nothing else but business if you are in business. And you're going to be handsomely rewarded in this first 15 days. Now I'm going to pull the next card, and the next card is going to be for your last 13 days or so. And for you coming from Scorpio, these last 13 days are absolutely bad. So you can see how the first 15 days so fantastically good and suddenly last 13 days so bad. This can happen. Now in your area of romance, the romance can easily break down, let me put it that way. And if you find a new romance in your last 13 days, don't believe too much of what is being told to you. Take your time, look behind the scenes. It says there's a lot of secrets being attached to it, and a lot of arguments are going to be seen, and there's also a financial issue. So this person who wants to come into your life in the last 13 days of February comes loaded with problems. Take your time and value it properly. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to become very problematic in the last 13 days of February. And it also shows that past issues or past secrets, either from your side or from your romance partner sides, are now interfering with any kind of total happiness. And also financial issues are shown here, where somehow finance is becoming a problem of how to get involved in the things you want to do together. Take it easy in the last 15 days, last 13 days, don't commit yourself to anything long term. and have a wait and see. It's only 13 days, so be cautious what you say, what you promise, what you do, because a lot of it is going to be full of disappointments. Now let's go to your job area, and your job area has become very insecure in your last 13 days. It's a mistake you make, or somebody else is making trouble for you in your job. Be alert and find out. Don't talk about things with your colleagues. If there are any issues, go straight to your immediate boss or to your bosses and talk to them about these problems that are on the boil in your last 13 days. These problems are very strong, and they can also have to do with a mistake you make in these last 13 days, or for some miscalculation or misinformation that happens. So you have to be on your toes in the last 13 days, or your job becomes very insecure. In business, bad news will come tremendously fast in the last 13 days. And this news can be pretty bad in the sense that it can put you with your back to the wall, and financially you can be very troubled. And in this business complication I see of some kind in the last 13 days, be careful that you are not caught in a legal situation of some kind. Otherwise the news just gets bad to worse as the 13 days move on. So what you get in the first 15 days looks so beautiful, turns very ugly in the last 13 days. So perhaps you should be a bit more careful in the first 15 days, and thereby you will not expose yourself in business too much in your last 13 days. But I can tell you it's an uphill struggle to get whatever you want. Well, regarding your health for the month of February, my main worry for you coming from Scorpio, it'll have to do with something of your blood. Could be too high cholesterol or too high uric acid. And the other thing I worry about is stomach upsets or digestive areas which are very poor. So look into these two areas. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in these 90 minutes, I will use your date of birth and your time of birth, and I will look at your palms, and it will cost you USD 50 to have this 90-minute session with me. And I will tackle your next 5, 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life to tell you what's going to happen. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email. All that information is just below the video you're watching. And get into contact with me. And let's get down to getting your next 5, 6 or 7 years as best as possible, and all that for just USD 50. Until then, thank you and good luck.